you guys? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Party Next Short. And today, I am going to be recapping the Bad Boys episode. You guys said that y'all like the pre-recorded format a lot better, so we're just gonna do the pre-recorded format. But that's not to say I'm not gonna go live. I'm still gonna pop up here and there and go live, like, sporadically. Y'all like this format, so I like to listen to y'all, so we gonna stick like this for a minute. Anyways, like I said, we're gonna be recapping Bad Boys. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you guys send to me. I really do appreciate that. And without further ado, let's get into you guys' favorite part, my thoughts.
I thought I knew you.
We popped this episode off and we have Kyrian versus Relly. Real ran up on that boy. He was talking mess. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Last week, watch, I don't know if I said it, but every time I hear Kyrian do that look, like I feel if I was in that situation, I would have had to touch you too, cause like, you picking. But Real jumps up, fight him, he grab him, they tussle. Really like, fix your hair, fix your clothes, you look a mess. Kyrian did look slightly a mess, I ain't gonna lie. And Real, like I'm about to call the person you was just on the phone with and tell them that I just beat you up. There's a lot going on. Now Chef D and this drink child. So Chef D, I guess he had poured himself a drink. And I guess Mo and them held it and he asked for the drink back. He had his drink and he looking at the drink and he like something off with the drink. Everybody else just looking at him like, what? He's talking about his drink. He's talking about like, I ain't had this drink like this before. So I'm just like, I mean, if it's that big of a deal, just pour yourself another drink. It's not that deep. Then he started talking about how like he was drugged before and he don't trust nobody around his drink. And I'm like, okay, that is valid because you know, my mama always taught me like, no matter what, if you at a party and you put your drink down, don't pick it back up, don't drink it, just pour yourself another drink because people do be doing that crazy stuff. To sit here and talk about it for the next 5 minutes, if I was on the other side, I would feel some type of way because what are you saying about, what are you trying to say about my character? You've been around us filming for how long? I get it, like we don't know each other, but to drug or drink, that's a bit much. It's a pretty strong allegation to put on somebody and to follow up and say, you know, just let me know what you drug, but I might like it. Whoa. I don't know, I feel like that part kind of turned me off because it's just like, you can always just pour yourself another drink. And we sitting up here talking about it for 5-10 minutes. You know, Mo even took a drink of it to show like, boy, I didn't do nothing to your drink, but I would have been like, don't you ever in your life try to jeopardize my character like that and think I have to take time out my day to drug your drink. Like, don't you ever question me. Like, I get it. What does that say about the people that you're surrounding yourself with? I don't know, I ain't like that. But also in the same breath, I get it because you have to be real cautious nowadays. But if it was me, I would just pour myself another drink. Anyways, they get to this studio. Studio look a little, oh, they got Christmas lights and stuff back. I'm like, Prince like, this is the best he could do. Like he had to book it last minute, But Prince is really dedicated with this song because in Prince's mind, he think if all of them get together and work seriously on this song, this will do good and this will be a good boost for his career. And I'm just like, oh, Prince. Have a tough conversation. Because I don't think nobody's gonna be checking for a Bad Boy song, but hey, prove me wrong. So next we see Kyrian outside tattling to these producers. He like, this isn't fair for an artist to be put in this type of predicament, to be ran up on and rupture his creative genius. Boy, it's not like y'all getting together and making niggas in pairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you, I didn't even know Kyrian did music, and that's not to knock anybody artistic or creative juices because yeah, what you're saying is valid, but y'all really putting this song on a pedestal as if it's gonna do numbers. Just have fun with it. It's a fun song. Just have fun. I feel like because y'all trying to take it so serious, it's not gonna do good. Like when y'all just have fun with it. Like look at the music go viral now. When you just like get in the studio and just throw something together and put it out, just let it do that. Y'all too busy trying to revive y'all career and we can just sense that. Then Mo and Orlando come outside. Mo tried to tell that boy like really wasn't being disrespectful to you. You just took it that way. Really like, okay, but it's coming after he sat up here and was being disrespectful. I don't know what type of relationship really and Kyrian got. It sounds like Real do be messing with that boy. When Kyrian says something, it's an issue, but they probably think like, oh, it's Kyrian, he not gonna do nothing. But I don't have no sympathy for Kyrian because after you said that comment last week about check articles about me, I kill people, and it's still an active open investigation on you. When you pull up an article with you, it's associated with the fact that it's a dead woman out there. I have no sympathy for you. I really don't care. Like, you're trash. Hey, let's say you are completely 100% innocent in this case. You look like a lame trying to associate something that didn't even happen with you and make it seem like you tough, you're weak, and you're lame. But anyways, they tell Kyrian like, if you're not mad, just come inside. So Kyrian decide he not mad no more. He go in there. He like, oh, y'all look like y'all was busy. Next thing you know, we see Kyrian and Darrell shake up. That's y'all. Maybe I'll just hit a level of maturity I ain't hit you level because we not finna, maybe the next day, but we not finna just shake up after you just put your hands on me. I don't care if you're my brother now. Give me 50 feet. That's the problem. Y'all not giving each other space. Y'all not giving each other time to just, Darrell was telling him like, you know, I ain't got no issue with you. And they hug it out. Next thing you know, Chef D come up and he want to hug. I don't know, they weird. Then we hear Natalie pull up to the studio. I'm like, what are you doing here? I done seen Natalie more this season than anything. It's kind of like, what you doing here, mamas? Go be a mama. I be forgetting these folks got kids. So they struggle in the studio because they can't find a beat for this song. So they playing around with stuff. I thought the little thing that Rail did, I thought it was cute. When he was like, everything bigger in Texas, live. It was cute. It was a cute little vibe. And he passed the mic to Adonis and Mo, and I'm just like, Now, Raz B said it was cool. Prince said he didn't like it. Prince said it just sounds like we just got in the studio and just put something together for the past hour. It just sounded like we just rushed through something. I'm just like, Prince, I don't know what to tell you. Prince taking this serious because this is his second chance. I'm like, well, maybe you need to hit up Candy and go drop some beats in the studio. Then Raz B said he gotta go because he itching. They're like, why you didn't take a shower after the football game? You mean tell me after you just was outside sweating in this compression outfit, rolling all up in this grass, you mean tell me that you went right back into the house, took them clothes off, maybe did like a little dap with the towel, put on new clothes? That didn't seem crazy to you? So everybody pretty much wanna go out at this point because, you know, they've been in the studio for an hour and 20 minutes, they over it. They said he gonna stay back and just, you know, figure out some stuff and make a rough draft for the song. It's the next day and Rail is leaving. So the reason Rail is leaving for a little bit is because he had a friend, his boyfriend's sister tried to attempt to, you know, and it left her in the hospital, unfortunately brain dead. And I'm just like, ooh, that's kind of bad. So next we see Kerrion and Prince and they're confident in him. You know, Kerrion said that he attempted when he was 19. I said, you know, he also had his thoughts, you know, because, you know, you face with a lot of criticism and mental health and stuff like that. So if he didn't like pain, you know, he probably would have just jumped over the railing already. I'm just like, whoa. You never know what type of demon somebody is going through. You never know what type of demon someone is facing. So you just gotta be real cautious and mindful of your mental state. So like I said, they're confident in him. Really like, can y'all give me a hug? Prince go there and give him a hug. And really say he's leaving, but he's coming back. Next thing we see, we coming in on a mid-argument. Raz B and Orlando Brown is going back and forth with each other. I'm just like, okay. But I don't understand why we always come in halfway in the argument. Why we don't never get to see things happening in the beginning. Why we don't never get to see things how it brewed. They said Orlando and Raz B was in there having breakfast and all this started. Why we didn't see all of that? I'm tired of coming in halfway and not getting the full story because now I gotta come up with my own narrative. But Raz B is just, get the camera out of my face. I'm like, whoa.
You better get that camera on my face, Jay.
Back up! What's going on, Raz? We okay? Is we, what? They're not talking about some, I don't do this, I do Disney money. I'm like, I don't know, Orlando, you ain't worked with Disney in a minute. I don't think Disney would really associate you right now, baby. I was seeing them do game talk, and I'm just like, I'm scared. Do I need to change the channel?
I have blood. I'm a nigga 60 crit. I have blood. What are you talking about? You want to show off for the camera? Hold on, blood. Who you looking at? Ain't nobody gonna save you?
How y'all so gang? But last time I checked, y'all been in like the entertainment industry y'all whole life. So how is y'all gang? That confuses me. I don't understand why people wanna be so hood all the time. The hood is not an aesthetic. The hood is trauma. It's real life people in these gangs. That's saying if they're not a part of it, but it's real life people in these gangs who have really lost their life. It's real life people in these spaces who go through traumatic experience on a day-to-day basis. The hood is not aesthetic. The hood is not fun. It's not fun to be from the hood. So I don't understand people who always want to prove to be hood or be gangster. If you have the opportunity to come from something, if you have the opportunity to come a better environment, why are you trying to switch that or hype up a life you ain't never lived the day of? That always really confused me. If you a sock and Sperry person, you just a sock and Sperry person, that's okay. In the midst of this, we see Jonathan in this blonde wig. I guess he was making a wig. I'm like, hey. So Jonathan go in and he wanna be on Orlando Brown's side. Cause he looking at Raz B and he was like, why are you yelling?
Why are you yelling at him though?
Yelling?
Yelling. Why the f you yelling at him?
But we do all this and we say all this to say, at the end of that, they shake up and they're cool. Orlando like, I can't hit this man for real. This is a really weird season. I don't know what to say. I'm not saying like, you know, you guys have to fight all the time. That would then kind of make me sound like a hypocrite, especially when I say, you know, these shows be draining and then they do something different or they nip it in the bud. You know, I'm not saying that's the issue, but what I'm saying is, you know, we need to have some type of consistency. It's okay to show human raw emotions and just be like, you're getting on my nerves, back up, I don't want to talk to you. Let the drama build up and then we can resolve matters. To just resolve right then and there knowing the issue is still brewing, it's not really authentic, it's just kind of fake to me. But you know, they big sis, little sis, and my candy boys. But you know, they want to go talk off camera, I guess. Anyways, they all start talking about this song again. But I can say he wants to put a little verse on there, but ain't nobody write him a verse. I'm like, y'all can write that boy a verse. Then Adonis be popping out. I be forgetting about Adonis. So they decide to go back to the studio. In the midst of this, once again, we get in a halfway argument and we see Prince and Raz B going off on each other, but we don't even see like what happened. All we see is Prince going off and Raz B going off. Raz B is talking crazy, and Prince is just like, you know, who are you talking to? And they keep saying Raz B only pop off when he gets to the camera, and Raz B even said like, oh, this just for the cameras. So what is going on? That's why I keep saying like, y'all need to be consistent and authentic because it's just for the cameras. Pick a better character to play then. Give us something. This is what happens when you get a whole bunch of washed up has-been Z-listers and put them on a show together and they try to relive their relevancy. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, they're getting ready to leave. Raz B walk up on this bus and he's just acting weird and jittery. And I'm like, you know, anytime I see somebody acting weird and jittery, I'm not gonna say that, but you know. Raz B has kind of always suffered from like mental abuse. That's why I don't think it's fair that Zeus get these mentally abused stars. And not to say they exploit them because these are wrong people at the end of the day. But I feel like Zeus be hyping these stars up and like, oh yeah, you know, you're gonna be back relevant, we gonna make you a star, and this, that, and the third. But whole time, Zeus know at the end of the day, like, we just getting y'all to make a mockery of y'all. Like, come on now. I think Zeus know their true intentions in the back of their mind. These people egos are so thick, they can't even see that. Then I feel like it's easy to brush somebody's ego, throw them a little bread, and really think they doing some whole time. They know they just using this mentally abused person to get a quick little IG reel or a quick little TikTok soundbite. Because for Raz B to be walking on this buzz, walking around and then coming off the bus, approaching Adonis, going off on this person, and then he has like a weapon in his pocket, like someone missed the mark on the mental evaluation part. And Raz B wouldn't even give that man what's in his pocket. I'm just like, whoa, this is now it's getting a little bit serious. We see this man throwing his phone and stuff like that. There's no way he should be brought back amongst the group. So he rides separate. They ask where Real is. They explain why Real live. They go to a new studio. This studio is cute. Now we see another mid fight. So Raz B come in and he's walking up the steps and he's coming in high. I guess he's going off, so Johnny just decides to hit him. I guess in the midst of this, like, they all start saying he has a knife, and that is where we end this episode. I don't know, baby. It's a lot going on. Next week, Jonathan and Raz B get into it. I don't really know how I feel about this season like that. If y'all want me to continue to react to it, I would definitely do that, but you know, I really don't have to because they're really not talking about nothing, and I feel like it's really a weird season. But that's all that I really have for this episode. What did you guys think? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Put it in the comment section below. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!